You also can't ignore the injury prone, though, because he was a 6-year senior. Like, he's obviously older, which is why his mechanics are so top-notch. He's been able to do this for so long, which is great. But going into the NFL and the fact that he's had 2 ACLs, and then, of course, we can all remember him walking off the field yesterday, towel overhead, but holding his ribs, it makes you a little bit nervous going into the NFL where you're probably going to get beat up even more. And like you mentioned, like, so many people are going to put stock into that injury and just being injury prone.
Yeah, and it just also not only just injury prone, but the specific injuries. Now, the ACLs, 2 ACLs, that will cause some concern, but I think he's managed to overcome that by and large. He's had to develop more as a pocket passer. Watching him this past season at Washington, and then looking back at him in Indiana before that second ACL injury specifically, you can see that there has been an evolution. He's had to adapt to a new reality with a bit less mobility, which is why he has, in part, why he's developed as a pocket passer, which actually says an awful lot about him. But the other thing is the shoulders. Is there a concern about those as well? He's injured both his throwing shoulder and his non-throwing shoulder. So it all adds up to where there will probably be a few teams that cross Penix off their draft board entirely because of the injury history. And now the other things, I think it's worth talking about JJ McCarthy as well. He was definitely more of a supporting player in this game. He did make some nice throws. He did have a couple of times where he functioned well from the pocket. But the thing about McCarthy, he's younger. He's much more raw than Michael Penix. I've mentioned this on social media responding to somebody today. I think his development arc may be ideally more like Jordan Love, where you're talking about a multi-year incubation. So, whereas Penix, I think if he's healthy, he's going to be ready to go sooner. I think Penix would be ready to start by October of his rookie season. JJ McCarthy, the ideal development may be sitting and watching at least that rookie year, if not the first 2 years. So if you're the Broncos, if you are thinking McCarthy, you're going to need a better bridge than you have right now.